It's the bottle, man. Man, it's not the empty bottle, it's the bottle, man. Man, it's a fucking bottle. Not the empty bottle, man. Woo!
How did I first hear about the empty bottle? Oh boy, man.
Summer in the city. Someone's got you looking pretty. You got your new haircut. Hairdo is enough for every city boy and every city girl to look you up as you get down. Warm nights we play around.
Holy shit, it's good to be back. Happy 21st anniversary. 21st? Did I say first? 5th. That's not happy Colin Firth anniversary.
Somewhere that you're free to be who you want to be. Pizza on the corner, open till 3. Summer in the city.
1, 2, 1, 2. It's like institutions aren't supposed to be things that are counter-institutional.
It's a classic Chicago bar meets a rock club.
Just organically, naturally growing into this thing, like vines when they take over concrete walls. That's what the empty bottle is.
This is the perfect size venue, just capacity-wise, for like feeling like you're really connected to the crowd, you know. And so, you know, when it is sold out and the energy is high, it's like you can feel it around the room.
People will come here because it's a show here. You know what I mean? Like this feels like this is an atmosphere. This is a feeling. The bottle is its own thing.
Empty Bottle's the first place I played outside of Philadelphia on my first tour. That was pretty vibey. Music fans. I visit here all the time, even though I've clearly outgrown it. I still love it. I love to visit it, and it's good to play it again.
I mean, it was one of my first shows too in America. It was like I met my tour manager here, my friend. So there's like lots of memories in this place. It's a fun room to play.
You don't mind coming back to a place like this. DIY Roots, the good memory version.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's still, I mean, 400 people, that's not too shabby. No. That's not too shabby at all. I always wanted to come back. I played all varying degrees and qualities of shows here.
Oh, get a load of me now. Watch out for this one. They'll pump you full of lead, turning your head wrong. I would know. 'Cause I can see through him and them and me. I'm told, Lord of the Fly. Oh, hey, who cares? 'Cause I got a maze.
All right, don't put that last cackle in. A little too far. All right, you can keep it.
You know, you could be in I don't know, Dusseldorf, Germany, and a band's like, oh yeah, we played the Empty Bottle once. And it's like, the word gets around the entire planet. They're just like, oh, that was a crazy night, you know? And everybody's got a story, and a good one usually, you know? So it's just, yeah, through the network of musicians, I heard about it.
That would have been a long time ago. It was not at this location, right? It was a block south. Had they started having shows? I think that it was just a place where people hung out.
I started going to the old Empty Bottle where Stella's is now because I graduated from college and I didn't have any friends. So I went there I didn't have any friends left in town.
I honestly can't remember the moment when I heard of the Empty Bottle. It's just always been a staple. So what is it, 25 years? Is that correct?
Up front, straightforward, bottom line kind of place. Come here, get the job done. It's always fun and no one hassles you.
Kick-ass, pitching, live room for local and touring acts to play.
This is like church. It's like your rock and roll church here, and it's where you go to, go praise the gods of rock and roll.
I can see the smiles on all their faces. Knowing that we brought them that enjoyment really warms our hearts.
Yeah, I mean, it's really up close and personal. So many memories I've made here are easy to forget because, you drink a bunch of cold ones, and then it's kind of starts to fade away.
I think the first time I walked in, saw the stage in the corner, I was like, this is kind of fucked up. Like, I wonder how this is gonna work, and like having the long hallway come down, and then the second you get on stage and see a crowd kind of form and you see how it works, it's kind of like this perfect weirdness that shouldn't work, but it does.
You have to know where to go. See, all the local heads know where to sit, and you know where to stand. You know the sound system like you know the back of your hand.
It's part of what I love about the Empty Bottle, but when you are fronting a band and you're on stage, it's hard to know if you're looking here or here, because you're in the middle of an L, basically. So it's like you're doing some of this, and you're doing some of this, and you're doing...
The L-shaped thing, it's weird, but as I said, like one of the things that I always do, that I always make sure to do, is just walk over there and check it out, because it sounds really different up here. Where the sound booth is, it's like completely different.
It's fun from the stage. Like, it's a really fun room to play.
I love the way it sounds. I've got my sweet little spot, where I always stand for every show, kind of like in front of the stairs, like kind of center on the stage.
For our band, I play saxophone and sing, and I like to take stage left all the way in the corner, just so I can just kind of be like isolated by myself, and that's the only place that I can do that.
I wouldn't change it for the world. If anybody in this documentary says they've changed the layout of the Empty Bottle, they say it's a weird room, It's like, okay, buddy, there's plenty of other venues that'll have you. No, that is the Empty Bottle. That stage belongs in that corner. When God created this wonderful green earth, he said the Empty Bottle will have the stage in the fucking corner.
I mean, what I would do is to change the stage area.
Oh, what's up, Empty Bottle?
I've been playing the Empty Bottle for like at least 20 years. I think in my first band, Calvin Crime, we played here. It was one of our first Chicago shows.
Check, thank you. Jesus Christ.
It's just like always been the neighborhood bar that like all my friends in town would hang out at anyway.
Are you guys ready to party tonight or what? Oh, fuck yeah.
So put me to the test, girl, when I'm under arrest. No, we won't sleep till the streets are clean and the levee broke now. Yeah, we got fire before smoke somehow. Yeah, the results there.
Once you've been here once or twice, they just sort of like let you do your thing.
Promise that I'm gonna keep somehow. Yeah, show you what I'm made of. 'Cause I'm your little prisoner, no prisoner. Prisoner alone. So when it rains, it pours, yeah. Yeah, when I dump it up now. Won't you take me back in your heart?
I don't think I'd change anything about the Empty Bottle. This place is perfect just the way it is.
Yeah. You guys are great, man. Thank you so much. Chicago. All right, this next song I came through on tour in I think 2002 when it just first came out, and I was co-headlining with the Gossip. And we played right here at the Empty Bottle, and a little band called Black Keys opened the show. I don't know what happened to those guys, but I wish them the best. I love those guys still. A little surprised they're upright. I'm just kidding, they're not going up there.
I really like welcoming space. I feel like for any person, we're not gonna give you shit. Fucking have a good time. Do some chats.
We're really pretty open-minded when it comes to booking. We don't want to limit ourselves only to being a rock club because that's not how people's tastes are.
For all those who don't know, it's how you know when the afros and old flow. The concept of rockin' souls is so old. Just keep them off the wall like bands don't go. Put it together, it's been changing.
We book everything from hip-hop to metal, indie rock, jazz, soft bedroom pop to like acoustic finger-picking stuff.
We're obsessed with the shit, and like we make it a point to constantly be on it. I find myself in points where like I'm like, okay, maybe I need to like chill out a bit and like kind of make the net a little bit wider. But then I'm like, well, what's the point? Like we're curating a thing. We want people to hang out that, you know, are into the same stuff we are.
This is a real special thing that the Empty Bottle is doing, and we feel very lucky that we're one of those bands that get to play this thing. Well, thanks. We got a long history with this place. We played here for the first time about 17 years ago, so thanks for coming around today. Before we get going, if you could give a big round of applause to Holy Fuck, who was just on stage. Good Canadians. Well, all right, we know you, you know us. We're called Explosions in the Sky, and we come from Texas. Here we go. Yeah! about the place, to speak about Bruce, who is the Empty Bottle. These people, you know, adopted us as their own. I mean, we come from Texas, but we felt very much at home every time we came to Chicago, and it's big in part to this scene, to this community. Spirit, run by the right type of people. Rock and roll the way you read about it. The stories that you hear about of the bands that you love from different eras, an ageless, timeless place. Sticking with us, thanks for being with us, and I hope we see 100 more years together. Thank you guys very, very, very much for your time. Thanks for inviting us back here. That's it for us. See you next time we're around. Take care of yourself. Good night. Goodbye.
Next question. Shane in the gang. Can we fuck? How much cash do you have on you?
It's a place where true music fans come, and they're the people, maybe in Chicago especially, that find out about stuff first.
What's up, Brock?
Where people actually like music rather than hate music, which always makes an inviting place to play.
It's fun to be here at the Bottle. A little history. The whole city actually has only played the Bottle one time before. This is our second show here. But we love it in the whole idea, especially. But no, actually, 10 Nights Old band Lift Your Puller played here a bunch. And smoking weed, making money indeed. Actually, truth be told, more one than the other. But Bruce, who owns the Bottle and also owns Thalia Hall, which was our wonderful host for the past 2 nights, gave Lift Your Puller a lot of gigs when outside of Minneapolis they weren't that easy to come by for us. So when I'm back here, I think of just a lot of support that has pushed forward in some times when not everyone was giving it. So thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Empty Bottle, and all the wonderful people that work here now and over the years, and Thalia Hall. This weekend was made possible by a lot of passion and hard work on these people's end. So that's why we're here. Thanks so much. I'm a big believer that people are way more important than, you know, layout or equipment or anything. So first and foremost, people that are there, that are friendly, you know, passionate about music, etc.
And not to sound too like hippie about it, but some places just have like a vibe, you know, some kind of energy to them. You walk in and stuff just goes off there.
Killer party sauce. Says we partied, I'm pretty sure we partied now. Really don't remember. I remember we departed from our parties. We woke up in New York City. And she says we partied, I'm pretty sure we partied now. Really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies.
fuck up anymore, city. We party, well, I'm pretty sure we party. I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. We woke up in Ybor City.